This is Fig and she's an artist and I need her help. See, I just joined the Pioneers SMP and I'm currently living in a dirt hut. Like, bro, what is this? The problem is I'm too lazy to design something new, and so I decided to ask Fig a favor. Whilst we wait for her to finish drawing though, let's move out and find a new place to live. I was looking for a plains biome that was surrounded by mountains, and I think this place is absolutely perfect. Not only do we have an outpost, a village, and this beautiful landscape, but there's also a massive ancient city right below us. Oh my days. I am so nervous about this. I don't know if I can risk opening this chest because there are some shriekers kind of nearby. I think I'm just gonna do it. Oh, that did set off a shrieker. That means we're already one down, but we did get a diamond hoe. For the next half an hour, I looted the rest of the ancient city, making sure I didn't set off any more shriekers. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's my time to leave. I think I got away quick enough. I don't know where he is, but he is somewhere over there. I decided that this was my cue to leave, and so we returned to the surface. Okay, so we've made it back to our little villager house, and I'm happy to say that Fig has fully completed the drawing. And honestly, I think this idea is absolutely awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. The problem is, it's big, and so we're gonna have to gather a lot of materials. We're gonna need a lot of sand, gravel, deep slate, dark oak, quartz, and a bunch of other blocks. I think it's safe to say that this is going to take a very long time. Do you know how long I've been collecting materials? 12 hours. 12 hours. I regret everything, but we're not even finished. I need to landscape this whole area. This build better be worth it. We're finally done. We've terraformed the area and we're just waiting for the grass to grow. But anyways, I've been waiting for this for so long, so with no more delays, let's get on and build this thing. And that, everybody, is the build fully complete. As you can see, it is this barn which is being destroyed by this UFO. I think this was such an awesome concept, and I didn't fully replicate what Fig had provided me with, but I made sure to stick to that particular theme and try to include as many elements as I could. So here's a side-by-side comparison of my build in comparison to Fig's artwork. And as you can see, I am missing this a little bit on the side here, and that's because I actually wanted to work on an underground interior, so then we can go underneath the barn, and that's where our actual base will be. I only want to focus in on this a bit more because interiors aren't exactly my strong suit, and so I thought it could be a cool little project for us to work on. Now I think I want the cellar to be around about 7 blocks high, and that's because I don't really want dirt to be the ceiling. So 1 more block down, and yeah, that should be deep enough. Okay, so we've dug out this massive area for our basement. I decided to make the staircase loop around a bit just because I didn't really like how it looked going straight down. But we now need to work out how to actually decorate this. I've got a bit of a block palette in mind, and so I think I want to start off with 2 mangrove logs at the bottom with the trim of spruce planks on top. We're then going to make this textured wall using brown mushroom blocks and packed mud, and then adding another row of spruce planks on top. And as you can see, this gives us this really nice earthy wall design, which I think looks absolutely perfect for an underground basement. The thing is, it's also really expensive, so we're already running out of mangrove logs and brown mushroom blocks. And so we're going to take a quick trip into the wild, and hopefully we'll find a dark oak forest so then I can collect more brown mushroom blocks. After collecting the brown mushrooms and mangrove logs, we finished off the walls and we now have to focus on the staircase. Right, so the staircase is actually 1 block above the floor level, so I think I'm just going to add a raised platform like so. Yeah, something like this looks pretty cool. And now if we just add some lecterns, an oak fence, and trapdoors on top. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of that. Let's just continue the oak all the way up the staircase. On the outside of the barn, we're going to use coarse dirt for a pathway, and when we're going up hills, we'll use spruce slabs. And in order to transition it into the staircase, we're going to use some normal dirt and some jungle planks. And as you can see, this gradually builds it into this lighter color. We're going to start adding the walls in for this staircase as well, and I think I'm just going to use the same pattern as the inside, just to sort of maintain its consistency. And I think replacing these dirt blocks with spruce planks will also look pretty cool. Alright, I played around with the staircase a bit more, and I think this is what we're going for. We're going to have to cover up parts of the outside, but I think that's fine. I can just chuck in like a bush. I don't know, maybe a bush will work there. You know, we're gonna have to do something else on the other side as well. But we follow along the pathway and we go into the staircase. I did test out the mangrove logs here, but I don't think it looked that good. It looked a bit out of place. Then I tried it out with the spruce planks, and I don't think they're perfect, but I think they are a lot better than mangrove logs. And just to break up this repetitive spruce pattern, I added in 2 oak pillars on both sides. And not only does it break up the repetitive pattern, but it also looks like they're supporting the ceiling. Anyways, moving back on inside, we're gonna start working on the floor and the ceiling. I decided to make the roof out of spruce slabs with a beam on every 3 blocks, and the floor I made out of spruce planks to blend with the walls. I then also changed up the raised platform to be made out of oak fences, and even added some texturing to the floor. Anyways, it's now time to do the interior. We're gonna go for a sort of sci-fi inspired research lab, and it actually has a bit of story to it. The idea that I have in mind is there's this organization that's doing research into aliens, specifically the aliens that own this UFO. They decided to hide all of their research underneath the barn. To be honest, who would think to look there? But obviously, the aliens have now found it, and that's why they're invading the top of this barn, because they're trying to destroy all of the evidence inside. Honestly, I think this interior is gonna look awesome as we blend 2 different styles together, keeping it warm with the underground basement of a barn, and yet making it a lot colder with all of the science equipment inside. Firstly though, I need to do it. I can't just leave the room like this. I need to add a wall in here somewhere, otherwise I am going to struggle so much with doing this interior. There we go. That made the project look a lot less daunting. Now, something that I really wanted to focus on when making this interior is ensuring that everything has a purpose. If I can't use it for something, I don't want to. I want to blend aesthetics with function, meaning hopefully this place will look awesome and it can actually get used for something. And so one of the first things that I want to make is a brewing setup. We're going to dig into the wall a bit, and we're going to have cauldrons along the bottom here with dripstone above, dripping water into the cauldrons so we can just collect the water bottles. We need one. We're then going to have some brewing stands around, you know, probably some nether warts over here or something. And they'll probably have some shelves or something like over here, so then we can just grab whatever we need, chuck it in the brewing stand, and brew us whatever potion we need. We're going to chuck some granite stairs up here, and these are going to contain the water, and we're then going to line them with some polished granite. We can just waterlog all of these stairs, and then we can just chuck our dripstone on the bottom. I'm also just going to chuck in some cut copper a block back. I don't really want this bright orange color. I'm going to wait for it to weather down a stage, and then I'll wax it with this honeycomb, and that should hopefully give us a really cool look. Well, I've done something, but I'm also really annoyed. I went AFK for 10 minutes to see if any of the copper would oxidize, and as you can see, it hasn't. But that's not what's annoyed me. During that 10 minutes, a zombie came all the way down the stairs and all the way to my boat with my villager, and he ate the villager. And now the villager is a zombie. Why? What are the chances? Why does that happen? I mean, I've blocked off the staircase now, because I don't want that happening again. But you know what? It's pretty ironic that we're making a brewing setup, because we can now make a weakness potion and cure our villager back, and he'll just have better trades. So anyways, back to the interior. Now, I'm not going to explain how I'm building every piece of furniture that we're going to add to this room, because otherwise we would be here for hours, and I'm sure you guys don't have that much time on your hands. And so instead, we're going to do a little time lapse, and hopefully by the time we're done, this copper will be done, and the whole base will be fully complete. And so let's get to it. Well, the base is now fully finished, but annoyingly, I did it. I always manage to do it. always. Do you know what I did? I missed recording some of it. I hit pause and then I forgot to hit resume. So we missed like half of the build. But anyways, if we go on downstairs, you can see that this whole basement is fully complete. Honestly, I think it looks so cool and I'm so happy with how this has turned out. Now, it's still missing some things. For instance, I want to make this light be flashing. I'm going to add some like glowing item frames under here for lights. And then there's going to be a bunch of banners around the place to represent things like computer screens. And then I also need to add something in this area. And I do have a bit of an idea, but obviously I've not done it yet, hence why there's nothing here. I then need to move this villager into this pod here and then get another villager in as well. But I'm just going to do that between episodes because I'll be honest, I'm running out of time. I need to get this video out and there's still one more thing that I want to do. See, every world that I ever join, I always get a little ginger cat named Mr. Pickles. No, he's not a real cat, sadly, but he has been my Minecraft cat and my cat on many other games for about 10 years now. And so we've got to find him. Wherever he is in this world, I don't care how long it takes, I'm willing to delay this video by many weeks just to find Mr. Pickles. And so we got to searching. Okay, we found a village. There's 2 cats down there, another one here. Another one over there. I don't see any ginger cats. Okay, maybe there'll be one in this village. That village didn't have any ginger cats either. Right, please, can there be one? There's actually no cats in this village whatsoever. Right, let's try our luck. It's taken me about half an hour to find you, Mr. Pickles. Right, you know, I'm just gonna charge after him. I can't be bothered to do the whole patience thing. He's mine. We've got Mr. Pickles. Let's give him his name tag. And there we go. Mr. Pickles has been acquired. We can now take the very long trek back home. And we've made it back home. 4,000 blocks. 4,000 blocks just to get a cat. I've currently got him tucked up right here, but I don't think that'll suffice. Mr. Pickles, he definitely wants a cat tower. He wants a really luxurious cat tower, and I thought right here is a perfect spot for it. We're actually going to be taking advantage of these new bamboo fences because they go so perfectly with the scaffolding, especially if you combine some jungle with them. Now I'm going to try and make one of those cat tower things, and I think I'm almost going to make it like a staircase, and if I alternate between the scaffolding and the jungle fences, it means they won't connect together and it should look quite cool. Yeah, so if we do something like that and then add slabs on top of all of them, I don't mind it, but I think a jungle trap door, yeah, that looks a lot better. If I just come along and add some bamboo signs to the side of these slabs, they look like little barriers, and yeah, I think that looks really cool. I can't believe what's just, I've just broken a sign from up here and it's ended up in the zombie villager's hand. He's stolen my sign. I've just been mugged by a villager. Whoa. Right, I've got my bamboo signs back, and if I just chuck them on the side of this slab, yeah, that looks cool. We can chuck our final slab right here, and I think that's the cat stand complete. Cat stand, cat tower. I actually don't know what these things are called. Right, let's head on up, and I actually want to break this block here, and it should lead us, yep, straight to this shelf. Let's quickly replace these 2 mushroom blocks. And I want to add an oak trapdoor right here. And we now need to get some slabs and lay out a staircase so we can then just very slowly push Mr. Pickles all the way up there. There we go. Doesn't he look elegant? Anyways, everybody, that is actually gonna do me for today. This video has taken me way too long to make, but honestly, I've loved every single second of it. I'm honestly so glad to be added to the Pioneers. I've had a few months to speak to all of the members, and honestly, they are amazing people. This video is going to get added to a Pioneers playlist, and I'll link the playlist in the description. So if you want to check out some of the other members and their awesome videos, then you can just go over there. For now though, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.